Welcome to South East Today. I'm Bryony Mackenzie.
I'm Rob Smith. Tonight's top stories. Heading for a financial crisis. The Church of England in Sussex tells parishes to use their rainy day money just to pay the bills.
So with such a massive drop in the number of people going, the number of people who are giving to the church, that's going to affect all sorts of things.
Back in Britain, runaway teacher Jeremy Forrest is flown home to face charges of child abduction. We're live in Lewes tonight with the latest developments.
Also in tonight's programme, hotel staff threatened by a gunman speak for the first time about their terrifying ordeal. 25 years on from the Great Storm, those who risked their lives to save a trawler reunite. And MBE's, Grammys, Brits and Ivan Novello's, we speak to Joan Armatrading about her new tour and the South East musicians joining her.
Good evening. The Church of England in Sussex is heading for a financial crisis as the Diocese of Chichester imposes a freeze on recruitment and warns that job losses may be inevitable.
In a letter seen by South East Today, the diocese is calling on parishes to raise more money and use funds set aside for a rainy day to pay for the day-to-day running of their church. Fiona Irving has our exclusive report.
The Diocese of Chichester is running out of money, and it's running out fast. If things continue, by the end of next year, funds not tied up in designated projects will have gone. Now the church is scrutinising the books to try to find out where savings can be made. Is this a financial crisis for the diocese?
I don't think it's a crisis yet. I think that we're still at the stage of being able to do something about it so that it doesn't become a crisis. But if over the next 12 to 18 months the call to raise the finance necessary doesn't happen, then at that point difficult decisions will have to start to be made.
And that call has already sounded. In a letter by the Reverend to church officials in his deanery, he writes, "The finances of the diocese have deteriorated far faster than feared." He says the bishop has already placed a temporary moratorium on all new posts. And he goes on to say it's not yet got to the point where we have to justify each and every post, although that may well be not far off. The diocese is already heavily reliant on parish contributions. Now it's asking them to give more. And with declining congregations, there's concern about how many times they can keep sending round the collection plate.
With such a massive drop in the number of people going, the number of people who are giving to the church, that's going to affect all sorts of things. And already we're seeing dioceses being merged together because of declining revenues.
Chichester is not the only diocese in the UK to run into financial difficulty, but with reduced investment returns, increasing pension demands and falling congregations, it's having to adapt to survive. Fiona Irving, BBC South East Today, Hailsham.
A married maths teacher who ran away to France with a teenage pupil